First flea market of the month. Turned out pretty good. I got some PlayStation 2 games here. Got Kung Fu Panda. Played it on the the Xbox 360, and that was pretty fun. So, and Suikoden 5, I think it's pronounced. Sadly, missing its manual, but only heard good things. Single PlayStation 3 game here. Ratchet and Clank, All for One. I'm only missing one Ratchet and Clank game, I believe, on the PlayStation 3 now. Sadly heard that this is not a very good one, but maybe if you are 4 players at the same time, it becomes a pretty good game. I don't know. I'll still have to try it. And PlayStation 4 games here. Killzone Shadowfall, which is very cheap these days, but it was a launch game, I believe. And Tales of Cesteria, I think, which is a re-release of the PlayStation 3 game. There was also this little gem here. Nice 3DS in very good condition. Only thing it's missing is its stylus. It's a bit sad. Has a few scratches on top. Very good condition. Nice little system. Came with a bunch of games. Gonna start with Sims 3 here. And Pokemon White. The girl who had this really liked Pokemon games. And Golden Sun, Dark Dawn, I think, yeah. Pokemon games here. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Darkness, and Pokemon Ranger, Guardian Sign, I think it's called, yes. Pokemon games here. There's Pokemon Black version 2. Pokemon Platinum. No cases for any of these, sadly though. Pokemon Black, first version. Kirby Superstar Ultra, which is, I believe, a remake of the Super Nintendo game. I'm not really sure. And then there's Pokemon Heart Gold, really good game, I've heard. And was some 3DS games as well. Only 2 though, Pokemon Y and Pokemon X. I have the case already, so now this is complete, which is really nice. I've heard that this generation is a good place to start the Pokemon games, because I have tried starting them before, but never seemed to catch my interest too much, so this might be the one I'm gonna go with in the future. The second flea market of the month, I only picked up this promo copy of Rayman Legends on the PlayStation 3, but it is in very nice shape and everything, so not too bad, considering I could have left there with nothing. I then went to a local shop who sells books and stuff, but also video games, so I picked up Metro Pinball here. Sadly, no rumble, but it is complete and very nice shape. And I picked up Ultimate Mortal Kombat, that is. I've been looking for this for some time now, so really nice to have it in the collection. And he had just gotten in some new games, and I was completely floored when I saw this Aliens Infestation. Really nice Metroidvania kind of game, made by WayForward. So really good. And that wasn't all. Another game made by WayForward here, Contra 4. I have played this already, but definitely gonna play it again. It's a really nice game. It was only released in the US, so that's why this is an American copy. And in Japan, of course, as well. not here in Europe. Ace Attorney, Apollo Justice, I think it's called. This was released here in Europe, but considering how rare it is, I'm really happy to just have the American version here. That's pretty cool. And lastly, I picked up a GameCube game here. Not too often I see those. Not any that I don't have anyway. So Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Really nice Spyro game. It's complete. Everything. And I went to yet another flea market and picked up a few games. I picked up a nice Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 here for the PlayStation 3. And I picked up Diablo 3. This is the pre-order version, including Infernal Helm thing. Haven't checked if the code works, but I don't have this one, so that's pretty sweet. And I picked up some Wii games. Nice chunky stack here, nothing special though. Sports Party from Ubisoft. Science Papa from Activision. And Carnival Funfair Games from 2K. And Sports Island, which is not from Hudson or Konami. Some other developer, I believe. Really weird they put their name on them. And Battle of the Bands. Kind of weird game. Really nice one here. Trivial Pursuit. Used to play this a lot, the real board game with my family. So I might get them convinced we can take a crack at this one. And this weird here. Code Lyoko or something. Quest for Infinity. Sure, this is some kind of adventure game, I believe. I then bought some games online. Some Wii U games I didn't have. Pikmin 3. I did have this already though, but now I have this open copy I can play. I can keep the other one sealed. Nintendo Land. A lot more fun than people give it credit for. And I picked up Just Dance 14. Sadly though, no manual. But it's in good shape, so might not even get to play it. So it's okay. Just Dance 16. And I got some Xbox games that was on sale. Carmageddon, Max Damage. I believe this one got quite a beating in the reviews. Still, I love the original game, so might be fun to try that one. And Dragon Age Inquisition, been looking for this for some time. Finally found it at a good price, so definitely got to play that. Then I picked something else up at the flea market. A DS Lite. And it came with Despicable Me, which is actually made by WayForward, one of my favorite developers. So, pretty okay pickups. I picked up some games a woman was selling from for her son who had moved out. So I picked up a few PlayStation games here. PlayStation 3, Game of Thrones, Telltale Games. Not sure what it's any good or anything. Then I picked up Dragon Ball Z, Budokai 2. And another Dragon Ball Z game here, Budokai Tenkaichi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Also had some PlayStation 1 games. I love PlayStation 1 games here. Aladdin. Sadly though, this one is missing. It's out of cover. The manual was there though. So pretty sweet. And Disney's Tarzan here. This one is missing its front cover though, but the manual and cover is there. And yet another Disney game here. Disney's The Emperor's New Groove, I think the English name is for this one. It's pretty nice, and this is complete. Manual and everything. The last thing she had was kind of the reason why I bought it all. Dino Crisis. Really nice Capcom game here. Scandinavian version. Only has a little bit of a damage there. Cover is damaged as well, but manual and everything. Really nice. I also picked up a brand new game, which doesn't happen that much unless it's on clearance or something, but had to have this. Super Mario Odyssey, of course. I've been playing it a bit. It's pretty fun game. Lastly, local guy was selling off some of his collection, so I picked up NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Not sure what's different between the Tournament Edition and the normal one, but I remember this from the arcades, pretty fun. And this one here, Super Street Fighter 2. No, just Street Fighter 2 Turbo, that's what it is. And this one was missing its manual though, but as luck would have it, I actually had an extra manual. So that's pretty nice. I do prefer Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter though, but it's a pretty nice game to have in my collection.